Good evening, everybody. My name is Kerri Craddock. I'm the Director of Programming for the festival. We're very pleased to be able to have a Q&A with our guests this evening. Before I bring them out, just a few notes on how we'd like this to go. If you have a question, please raise your hand, wave it around in the balcony. You can yell at me, that's fine. We'll try to get to you. And if you keep your questions brief, we'll have time for more of them, and I'll do my best to repeat them for the benefit of the rest of the audience. You already have a question. I need to bring them out first. Okay, without further ado, please join me in welcoming back to the stage the Director of Nocturnal Animals, Tom Ford.
And I'd like one of the most evil guys on film, Aaron Taylor Johnson. And the incredible Michael Shannon. And an actress who can make us feel so much with her face. Amy Adams.
Okay, before I turn it over to you guys, I'd actually like to start by asking the first question. I think the film is absolutely gorgeous, and the visuals really stand out immediately. But I'm wondering if you could talk a little bit about the different visual look you gave to each of the stories in the film.
Yeah, sure. First of all, visuals and style, I suppose in my other life people just assume that that's important to me. It's only important to me in terms of telling a story. Amy's world, or Susan's world, for example, is cold. It's absolutely cold. So that was easy to figure out the look of that. However, when there is color in her world, it's hard, it's garish. In flashbacks of her life, because I think all of us, when we remember something, we remember it perhaps in a richer way than it really was. So the flashbacks in her life are very, very rich. And the inner story that she's reading is also incredibly rich, but with a different light, and it's quite hard and gritty. So coming up with those three different things, and then of course it all has to fit together because it is one film. So there are certain things, certain colors that carry through. And the stories are interwoven in a way. I don't know if you noticed that when Amy's character says, you know, you should write about something other than yourself, and Jake says, well, but no one ever writes about anything but themselves. She's lying on a red velvet sofa. So in the inner novel, when he kills off the character that represents Amy, because he's basically saying, this is what you did to me, he chooses to put her on a red velvet sofa. So there are things that link all of the stories if you watch carefully.
Okay, we'll turn it over to you, and you had your hand up before they even came out, so go for it.